Good morning, children, and welcome to my new class. So, today let us begin with the next topic in grammar, that is simple past tense. If you remember, we have already done present tense, and today we'll be doing past tense. So, the very first part in past tense is the simple past tense. Now, let us see what it is. This tense is formed in the following ways. Let us first look at the rule. We have subject and second form of verb. It is for affirmative. But when we want to form a negative sentence, we use the word did not. So subject, did not, and the first form of the verb. Here you will have to remember that whenever we are converting a sentence in the past tense in negative, the verb's first form will be taken. And similarly, when we are converting it into an similarly, we did not miss the train. Did I miss the train? A question mark. So this is interrogative. Or did we miss the train? Right. Similarly, in the second person, you missed the train. See here, it's a mistake. It should have been you missed the train. Right? Again in the train. And here you did not miss the train. This is correct. Did you miss the train? This is also correct. But the very first line, it should have been missed the train. So here is a printing mistake. Please take care of it. Similarly, we have he missed the train. She did not miss the train. Did he miss the train? I hope this is clear to you. Let us see the uses of simple past tense. Now, what are the uses of simple past tense? The very first one is to describe an action that occurred in the past or at a specified time or the time which is easily understood. So, I hope this is clear to you. Okay. Secondly, let us take an example here. My grandfather played for the Mohan Bagan football team. I ate a big spicy piece of pizza from my breakfast. The second is to refer to an action completed regardless of how recent or distant in the past. Like if I say, my brother joined Cipla Medicare as a scientist last week. So here I have not specified the time, but it is somewhere in the past. Similarly, for an action done repeatedly, habitually, or at regular times in the past. He visited his mother every Sunday until her death. The next one, for a state in the past. I felt very tired after a couple of games of tennis. Now, here we don't know anything about the time period or when it is happening, but we already know that it is somewhere in the past. For a short event or action that comes or follows one after the other. Like we looked left and we looked right, then we crossed the road. So, one after the other, the actions are happening. To talk about someone who has died. Kalam was a highly respected missile scientist. So, this I hope you have understood. Now let us talk about past continuous tense. So let us first look at the rule. Subject with was or were. Was is used for singular, were is used for plural. The first form of the verb and ing. Similarly, for the negative, the subject with was or were, but we'll add one more word, not, and rest will remain the same. And when we are converting it into interrogative, was or were will come in the beginning and rest the rule will remain same, but don't forget to put the question mark. Now let us look at the example. I was reading a book. I was not reading a book. Was I reading a book? I hope this is clear to you. Let us look at the uses. For an action that was taking place in the past when an uninterrupted action happened. We were camping when I got stung by a bee. So here there are two actions. This action is going on and suddenly the second action takes place. But before that, what was going on? We were camping. To show that it is in the middle of an action. I was collecting old newspapers. It means some action is in progress. for an action that was happening and not yet finished at a particular time or throughout a period of time in the past. Like if I say grandma was knitting a sock at 11 o'clock last night. So here I have basically specified. Next, past continuous and simple past tense are used with while in a sentence to indicate two actions. Like if I say, while my brother was laughing, my sister was crying. So I hope this is clear to you. Now let us look at these exercises. Exercise 9.9. This will of course be done by you only, but I'll just explain it to you. Look at this. Fill in the blanks in the following sentences using the verbs given in the brackets in the simple past tense. Look at the first one. My sister and her husband dash from Greece. Now what do we have to use? We have to use simple past tense, right? So the second form of the verb come and it will become came. So my sister and her husband came from Greece. Now look at the fourth one. On Monday, Mrs. Kavita dashed to school on foot. So the verb given here is go and it will become went. So on Monday, Mrs. Kavita went to school on foot. I hope this is clear to you. After this 9.10 again is very easy. You have to use simple past or past continuous. If you have understood the rules, it will be very easy for you to apply the rule here. I dash when the alarm clock dash. So I was dreaming when the alarm clock went off. Right? Two actions are there. Look at the sixth one. I dash a bowl this morning. Full stop. So I broke a bowl this morning. When I dashed the dishes, it just dashed out of my hand onto the floor. When I was washing the dishes, it just slipped out of my hand onto the floor. I hope you have got it and you'll be able to do it. Similarly, exercise 9.11 you have to do. Here the verbs are given in the brackets and whichever is suitable, simple past or past continuous tense, whichever you feel is suitable should be inserted. And we'll be discussing the answers in my Zoom class. So I hope you have understood it and you will try to complete it. So have a nice day and keep learning.